Welcome back to Golf Simulator videos. We're back today with the UNEEKOR GameDay Golf Simulator software, and if you guys have not seen our first look video and review, you need to check it out in the channel. But we're here with the latest update. So it's only been a few days, and these guys have already listened to feedback from users, reading the comments on these videos. So make sure you guys comment on these videos, suggestions, things you might see. It could be a bug, anything along those lines. That's what beta is all about, and they're acting fast on it. So let's go through these really quick. Then we're going to go out to a course I've never played before, and we're actually going to show you guys some on-course play. So GameDay 2025.3.13. They fixed an issue where the low resolution scaling would not be correct, and I actually experienced that. You had to have the screens on 100% scaling in Windows. That's fixed now. It's working perfectly for me. They fixed an issue where it was failing to download a golf course. I didn't experience that, but if somebody was, they fixed that. Fixed an issue with driving range distance. They were just displayed wrong. Now it shows properly like 1 foot 11 inches. Fixed a bug where random distances in the settings, the driving range were not functioning correctly. They removed player difficulty settings, and now it's just fixed to tour mode. And that's something I might give them some feedback on. I think it was just confusing because people didn't know what it did. But if they allow you to like select curvature and maybe power and boost power for like kids, I think it's a cool option. So I'm going to talk to them more about that. Comment below what you guys think. But I think that's why they just removed that for now. Too many questions, people asking what it was doing. Fixed an issue where the mouse would become trapped on the screen. I actually experienced that, and I think that's fixed now. Implemented feedback for the monitor selection mode. I agree, that's a little bit better. When that first install happens and it's asking you what monitor to select for what, if you just slow down and read it, I think it makes sense, and it's easy to select which one is play, which one is your menu. And then fixed an issue where the divot directions on the green were displayed in reverse. Fixed an issue where left-handed play was not applied in practice mode or mini-games. And then fixed an issue where shots would not register after the second shot in the wedge challenge. All right, and those are a couple of other things in this software I still haven't shown yet. And I'll make sure I show those in another video. But on-course play, a ton of people wanted to see it, so that's what we're here to do today. And I'll show you more features I wasn't able to show in those previous videos. So let's go ahead and go over to our sub-screen or menu screen, if you want to call it. And I'm going to show you guys a couple things. So first off, watch the ball on the screen move right and left, and you'll see the numbers drop every single time. You can remove those numbers if you want. I might even ask them, if people like the numbers, I don't think it needs to drop every single time. So we'll ask them if they can actually address that. But I'm doing that if I go to the menu screen at the bottom of the mini map. That's how I'm doing that, is dragging that golf ball. So you can adjust the ball on the tee box, which is nice. And then here's something I did not show you guys. So when I click and drag this arrow on the menu screen, and I'm gonna aim down the fairway. All right, I'm playing the blue tees. If I hit it down there about 275-ish, what's it look like? Well, if you're looking at the main screen at that time, let's go back to the menu, and look, there's actually a zoomed in landing point with a little circle, and it's a heat map. So I can see that there's a little bit of a hill over to the left, opens up a little bit right here. So if I were going to aim, that would be where I would probably aim if I'm gonna get it out there 270 or so. I'll be honest, body's not moving great this morning, so we'll see how it goes. And now I'm ready to go. Let's play some golf. Gonna grab my driver and hopefully make some decent swings today. But the Golf Club of Amelia Island, I've never played it in real life, never played it on Golf Simulator software, so I figured this is a good opportunity to show you guys a new course, and we'll get to play it together for the first time. So you'll notice the view on this. I like it. It's like noon, the sun's bright. If you were out on a sunny, summer day, this is what it looks like, where you look down the fairway and the grass kind of gets a little whitish and stuff. It's really bright, but I think what happened is that lighting actually overexposed the mini-map. See how that's a little overexposed? So that's some feedback that I think we need to give them. But let's go ahead and see if we can just hit maybe a little fairway finder down there, make a decent swing. Hey, I'll take a little Healy miss all day long to start off. I think it's gonna put us right on the edge. Am I gonna find the fairway? Nah, I think I'm gonna find the rough. That's a 10% deduction. I'll still take that all day long. Little Healy scraper to start things off. All right, so I'm 93, but I have a 10% deduction. So I'm gonna play this for more like 100 yards. So it will be a 54. I don't like swinging full blown on my 58. And then you can see everything up there I really need. I don't need to go over to the subscreen at this point, in my opinion. I got a heat map up there. I can see the green overview on the little mini map. I see a green edge, which I really like, you know, 79 to the green edge. Pretty flat around the pin. So let's see if we can actually make a good wedge swing now. I don't know if I caught all of that. It was just a little behind the ball. Yeah, sure enough, what's it gonna do? Be short. All right, we gotta get a little warmed up. That's okay. Just a little behind the ball on the first wedge shot. Get to show you guys some putting. Now the putting, tell you what, it's pretty good in my opinion. It's just a little different maybe, if anything. The speed is set to 10 right now, and I feel like it might be a little bit fast for 10, so we'll have to do some testing and give them feedback, and that's important for you guys to do the same thing. So let's go ahead, 20 feet, 5 inches. It's 3 inches uphill, so I mean, it's playing, let's say 23. I think it's a lot to do with the break, you know, seeing how fast those are moving and that view of the putt. I think I would like to see the view change maybe just a little bit, because it doesn't feel uphill or downhill to me on some. This one's not bad. Let's see if we can get one in there. What did I say about putting? I guess I figured it out okay for, I don't know, I played 9 holes with a friend, online play on the software. That's about all I've played on it. And that's something I'm probably gonna have to show you guys, because it is cool. And this looks like it actually is, that's not showing right. We might have to hit that. Well, let's stay on the online play real quick. It is a little different than what you may have seen out there. You don't wait for the other player. You see his shot take off when they hit, you hit. You guys are playing the hole, you know, as fast as you want to, all right? And then if one player finishes and the other one's still going, it actually kind of stays behind the green and you can see his shot coming in and finishing, all right? But he's always on, the other person's always on screen. So I'll have to kind of show that. I think I would like the option to whoever's next play and watch the full shot, because we were playing crazy fast. Like, we played 9 holes. I told him it was speed golf. I was like, next time we're not playing this fast. I mean, it was funny. We were both, you know, bogeying and all kinds of stuff. But all right, so first thing I want to show you guys is, let's go to course view again. Yeah, I think their drone is facing the green and not the fairway. It's not doing a fairway follow. Does that make sense? So it's looking at the green out of the gate. No big deal, no big deal. Here's something I should show you guys. You know, that was a really good putt I hit. Let's go back and show that replay really quick, so I can actually watch the putter. Ooh, hit that thing square with my new lab. And we rolled it right in the hole. So it's cool that you can get that even on putter, not just your impact location for full swing. So, I mean, 250 to the corner. I mean, this I think is really risky. So what is that, 286, and there's trees down there? Oh man. I mean, I'm gonna hit driver because, you know, it's always no laying up here in the GSV studio. But I think we're gonna put ourselves in trouble. If anything, I'll be able to show you guys what the trees look like down there. So nothing wrong with that. See what they look like. Hopefully I don't hit that tree right in front of me though. Oh, that was close. See, I've been hitting this little safety cut. Oh man, that is a disaster. I mean, we called that, huh? All right, blew it past the dog leg. I mean, I could have hit like a 3 hybrid there, and look where we're at. We're in the trees. Oh man, what are we doing? What are we doing? The Golf Club of Amelia Islands really got us. So what do we, in this case, like I would at other courses, I'm gonna play the other fairway and then go in from there. I mean, see how, I guess you guys really should see the whole screen. So see how it's 151 to there? I mean, and then I've got 190 in. So I think that would be the play. I mean, I could play up here if I wanted to, but then I'm gonna get a rough deduction anyway. So I think that, and I do like how I can see the aim. I mean, you guys were looking at it too, so I can see what's up there. I mean, it's probably like I mean, I'm in the rough, so it's gonna be a deduction too. I think it's probably a 7-iron. I mean, I could almost hit a hybrid and rope it around a little bit, but I got to get over those set of trees next. I wouldn't punch through those trees. I mean, if I'm at my home course and I miss in another fairway, it's in play. So I'll play it on another hole. I don't care. I've been in tournaments before doing that. All right, we'll hit a little draw, I think. Oh, I hope I didn't overcook the draw though, and I got to get over those trees. Yeah, see, I was hoping to land in the fairway right there. Okay, I mean, yeah, see, here's the problem. So now I'm still punching. Oh, this is a bummer. Is this a par 5 though? So if I could just get through those trees maybe, I don't think I can get up and over now. That's the problem. I've got that little, yeah, there's just no way. I mean, what I could do is I could go to my mini map and see like how many yards in front of me the tree is. Yeah, there's just, that's a bad deal in my opinion. I don't think you wanna try. There's the green right there. I don't think you want to try to get over that. So instead, if I were just to click on here, you can see that bunker is, oh, how nice is that though, that it shows you where the bunker is. It says it's 131. So I could probably just take this 7 and try to punch it through. Pray. I should almost go through that opening is what I really should do. But all right, let's see what we can do here. I like that we're showing the trees and the rough. Look at that rough. I mean, that's impressive grass. You know, the different colors, the length of it, how it's kind of like thinned out in areas. I mean, these are things that I want to show you guys. Oh, get lucky. I smoked that thing up in the, I really planned on hooding it, knocking it down, and then it was going towards the water. And it bounced off of the tree. All right, hey, I'll take some, oh no, I rolled the ball. You know, and I haven't had that happen before with a UNEEKOR, so that's software specific. So do we have a mulligan option? What did it just do? Oh yeah, I have a mulligan. Look at, let's use a mulligan. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna have to give them that feedback though, because it was locked in on the ball and I rolled it and it took off. That doesn't happen usually because it's programmed to know that it needs a certain amount of like ball speed and launch, so that doesn't happen where it's locked in and you roll it. So some good feedback for them, because I've never had that happen. That has to be software specific. So it's 117 yards uphill. I love the shadows and the ball moving and everything. Not the ball moving, the shadow moving over the ball. That's pretty cool. And the fairway, yeah, it might have like some weird length to it. I don't think a fairway would quite have that length. They were trying to make it look 3D. I mean, it still looks pretty cool. So the question is can I get a 50 there? I mean, that's a step down 50. Man, did I get lucky with the tree hit? That was hilarious. I played the hole just wrong from the beginning. I think everybody knows that. Let's see what we can do. 50 degree. Oh, I yanked it though because I was trying to jump at it. I mean, that was the distance. That's just a risk. I like the ball mark on the green. That's just a risk you take, you know, at least in my situation, stepping on a wedge. I'm gonna yank it. And now we have a long par putt. All right, 35 feet, a little uphill, and it's a breaker. I mean, I could almost aim at the edge of the gimme zone. I don't think I'm worried as much about making this as worried about getting a gimme here. 35 feet, a little uphill. Go, go. Oh my gosh, it was online. Oh, oh, the lab's on point today. Ah, just needed a little. This was kind of cool. I noticed this when I was doing some testing. Notice the little circle around the ball in the scorecard. That indicates we used a mulligan for that one little jump that I got rolling the ball around in the hitting zone. I'm interested to get their feedback on that though. I've never had that happen. I'm using the UNEEKOR IXO2. I'll be honest, never. Yeah, I mean, I don't think so. Maybe early days of UNEEKOR IXO maybe, but no, I don't think I've ever had that happen. So that was unique. That was unique. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, even from the blues, this is not a long course. So we just need to hit a nice little drive down there and we'd have a short wedge into the green. So let's see what we can do here. The thing about the IXO2, do you notice where I'm teeing the ball up? You know, with the IXO, when I had that, it was just this little area here. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm only in by the time you put my curtains and everything in my room, I've got all this stuff in here, it's probably only 14 feet wide or so. And so you feel a little tight maybe, depending on how your driver swing is. You get used to it. But teeing it over there, it makes it just really comfortable. So nice little feature of the IXO2, that big hitting area. All right, try to find a fairway here. I mean, it was high on the face, so I generated low backspin, but that's a little cut fairway finder, and it almost reached the green. Oh, that's great. That is great. We're gonna make up for that disaster on the par 5. All I had to do is hit a hybrid down there. I mean, there's plenty of courses I've played where it's like, hit a 3-wooder hybrid. I mean, you're just fine. It's a par 5. Chipping. Have not done hardly any chipping other than a little tiny testing and stuff. So 17 yards, and you can see it's uphill behind the pin. So, all right, let's see what we can do. I would like a green grid. Is there a green grid? Grid. There we go. So you can turn the grid on while you're here. So you can see it's uphill and it's actually going right to the left. So that's nice. And I don't know if there's an option to turn the grid on when you get within a certain distance. Maybe someone wants it, maybe they don't. So easy just to hit it anyway, but. So now I got a little better view here. Oh, that might be too much. Oh, thank you very much. That's an eagle. Oh, that's hilarious. Took my time, got the green grid going, and look at that. Oh, that's a riot. I mean, some of the things that get caught on video are just funny. I need to show you guys this. I need to switch screens. Man, we're already getting to a 20-minute video. I'm gonna switch to this screen, and then, of course, you can see my shot if you want to. There's my little chip coming way too inside with my wedges. I'm working on it, but not bad. That's where I wanna hit it. I usually hit a little toe side, a little low on the face there, trying to hit those little spinner low shots. But when I'm on this screen and I hit course view, oh, it doesn't do it the second time around. So it shows you like the data from the course, or this hole, I should say. So it says like the par, the distance, and everything. It's kind of nice. You can just kind of glance over who's up, all of that. So here's another, I mean, this is not, I'm playing from the blues, and this is just not a long course. So look at this. That's only 236. So this is a classic example of where I would just tee up my 3 hybrid. And I don't know if I have a little tee or not handy for my hybrid. I think I actually do. Look at that. These are kind of cool. So Burr Tee makes these. I use all kinds of different tees here in the studio, but check this out. Just a little tiny tee, just like you normally would, you know, if you were on a tee box. I mean, not always, why wouldn't you? I think it was it Jack Nicklaus or somebody, or I don't know, one of those guys that are obviously, you know, a legend, was like, why wouldn't you give yourself a better lie? You know, maybe it's mental. You know, some people just want the ball to be on the ground if you're hitting an iron or something, but it's just a good point. I mean, like, why would you not tee a ball up a little bit if you can, you know, give yourself a better lie? All right, let's see if we can hit a little hybrid down there. Oh no! I tried to hit this little, like, cut, because it could have went too far, and it was just it was a bad, I talk about giving myself a better lie and everything. That was a really bad shot. Oh, we're all over the place. I'm talking too much and not focusing enough. And now what did I leave myself? A big old 7 iron in order to get there. I mean, I think it's a 6 iron with the penalty. Oh, that's a bummer. I should have taken my time there. That was a terrible shot. That's hilarious. Hey, we got to have some entertainment here in the channel as well. Good entertainment. Caught that one heavy. Oh, come on. Whoo! Wow. I got so excited about that eagle. I better slow down and focus on the game a little bit here, because this was not that hard of a hole, and here I am, 2 bad shots in a row, showing you guys a little bit of everything. I mean, that was pretty bad. That was really bad. All right, 25 yards, but 10%. Okay, I'm trying to think this out here. Get down. Yep. Oh no. That's a pretty lengthy putt in order to save par now. Par chance. It's going both ways. 6 inches downhill, so in theory it should play about 12. We need the lab putter to come through here. See if it can. I think it's got to go. The lab putter's on. Hey, you know, drive for show, putt for dough. I mean, hey, I'm like what am I, hovering around a 5 or 6 handicap right now? You could have me go out and I could shoot in the 80s. I could go out and shoot even par. I mean, and everything in between. And I was joking with my friend when we were playing the online game, which is, you know, pretty cool. I'm gonna figure out how to demonstrate that. But I gotta play more golf. The only problem with the channel is that I catch myself all the time, like testing. And I'm always testing putting, I'm always testing chipping, and I don't just go out and just play golf. And honestly, I don't hit enough driver because of it, at least on course feeling. I'm just, you know, if I'm smashing drivers out on the driving range, it's just not the same. So I really need to play more golf. That's the goal of this year. You know, play some more golf. So 146, I'm gonna play 9 iron. Cool little par 3 here. I like this course. A little shorter. I mean, I think there's a black tee. I'd have to check. I don't know if I'm playing the tips or not, because it looks like we're almost all the way back, but you could move back to the left. So maybe there are blacks. All right, let's see if we can hit a little 9 iron up there. Oh man, I just did not release that at all. It was like a Healy open face. Oh man, that was no good. No good. All right, let's keep going here. See if we can show you a bunker shot. What is that? 17.8. 20%. We got to add to that. Okay, I think I've got a good idea here. I'm gonna try to splash this like a bunker shot. Oh, it hit the pin. Almost dunked it. Almost dunked it. Hey, the short game's paying off here. I'm making some bad shots, and it's just funny. I actually liked the reaction off of the pin. So that was pretty cool, the way that it hit, and it didn't like shoot way off or anything. It didn't stop after hitting it, you know. That was pretty cool how it felt like somewhat a real reaction to me, because you gotta remember that was a soft bunker shot, you know, coming up. Oh man, look at this. Maybe we can redeem ourselves with the hybrid, because that's, I mean, you could go for the green. We could just blast driver like right here. I think you have to, don't you? Give yourself left and right. I think the only problem is I think I could go past the green. So I'm gonna have to make I mean, I could go 3-wood, which isn't the strongest club in my bag, and it's not gonna launch high enough, I don't think. All right, so try to make a fairway finder slow driver swing. Yeah. That was way high on the face, and I got away with it. No spin on the ball whatsoever. And I got away with it. Wow. That thing was high on the face. I hit way up on it and just had no spin, and we got really lucky. I have a very tough time swinging soft with clubs. Like, I'm better off just playing a different club. I don't want to swing 110%, and it's like, if I'm trying to hit some soft driver, I just think it's more difficult. All right, I need to get the 3-wood dialed in. But I don't think I could have launched 3-wood over those trees. So 60 yards. Not the best golf today. Maybe it's entertaining. Hope so. I kind of jumped at it because I realized I was out of the rough last minute. I thought about it last minute, and I was like, I'm hitting this for like a chip shot, and I was a 10% deduction. So do you chip this or do you putt this? I think you have to putt it, right? I had a great opportunity there, and the last minute thought really messed me up. Really messed me up. All right, so I have not done this. I'm going to show you guys how it works. We'll go over here and see how you can switch to putter. Putter is selected now. And now we just basically, I like how I can read the green, from here. Because in real life, you could read the green, right? So I would assume the fringe might take a tiny bit off. So it's playing almost 50 feet. So it's a really long putt. It's going both ways. I'll probably just go right at it. 50 feet. Slow down. Whoa. You guys tell me what you think on speed. I don't know. I thought that was 50. Maybe I jumped at it really hard. Oh, that's a bummer. I blew it 23 feet past the pin. That's a bummer. I didn't think I jumped at it that hard. 50 is a long putt. All right, so now it's downhill. It's only playing like 18. Break. That was a good putt. Oh man, so that's a bogey now. I hit it up by the green and just, oh, what a disaster. We got to make up for this. What a disaster. What a colorful scorecard, huh? All right, I've got a driver. What's it say? Par 4, 3. Oh, I should switch really quick so you guys can see this. See how it gives you kind of the hole and the pin position and stuff? I wanted you guys to see that. All right, cool. So at least you got a quick snapshot of that. What do we got? So 280-ish is down there. All right, let's hopefully make a good driver swing. That was a little scraper. Low on the face. After hitting that one high, got away with it. Got away with it. I'm honestly happy that I'm making drives, not go OB, because I really didn't warm up before this. I was trying to review all the changes. No excuses, but I'm not that mad about it. I like demonstrating. I'm not worried about my game as much as showing you guys everything I can. So now I'm in the fairway. So now I can make a 60-yard wedge shot, which I should be able to get close. Let's see what we can do. Don't be too much now. Get down. Oh. Man, that was a well executed. That was right what I wanted to do. I yanked it just a tiny bit, but I think our birdie chance now is very realistic. This is playing 10 feet, right edge-ish, nothing crazy. Let's see if we can pull this off. I pulled the putt. Oh, right when I hit it, I knew I pulled it. It almost went dead straight. I just turned the face just a tiny bit and pulled from my aim line. Let's look at the review on the putt. That was an easy putt. How do you miss that? All right, we'll just skip the preview so I can show you. Oh, look at it. Almost took off dead straight. I just kind of closed the face on the putter a little bit, and I haven't been doing that with the lab. You gotta let the, my buddy was telling me this the other day, he's like, you gotta let the lab do its own thing. Don't try to force it. And, you know, I was obviously forcing it closed there. That was no good. So what do we got, par 5? Let's see what we can do. 287, I'm gonna play a full 9 holes for you guys. Full 9 holes. We've had very colorful scorecard. We've got eagles and birdies and bogeys and, you know, all kinds of stuff in there. Hitting trees. This has been a very exciting round so far. All right, another fairway finder is all I ask. I don't need anything special. Oh, I hit it so well, and it was just a little heely and not released enough. Was it gonna find the fairway? Oh man, that was really a solid swing for me. You know, spin about 2,000. I'm pretty happy with that. Now I've only got a 166 into the green. The tough part about this is it's very in between for me. And I'd probably almost wanna see the grid on the green, and it actually doesn't show a heat map until you're within a certain distance. Of course, the grid on the fairway is not gonna do me any good. The course view though, if you do the course view and let it go up by the green, I wanna see if it's a hill behind the green or not. Because if it is, I could potentially hit a 7-iron, but do I wanna down, oh yeah, there we go. So on the right side, but see how it's flat behind it? I feel like this is gonna release a little bit. Oh, do I hit a cut 7 or a full? I'm gonna hit a full 8. I'm gonna try to draw an 8-iron in there and get it all the way and have a you know, uphill putt, hopefully, a little uphill. Oh, way overcooked that draw. Way overcooked it. Bunker. All right. That's the risk. I just, you know, I really snapped it shut, and I knew it was a lot of club, and I could have got it there. I didn't have to go that crazy. All right, so I don't see the ball here because it's right on the edge of the bunker. It's really cool the way you see the grass though, and I like the shadows and stuff. They're moving around a little bit. Are they moving too much for having no wind on? I don't know. I mean, if it was just a little breezy day, but really it should be showing 1 or 2 miles per hour if it's moving that much. So it's probably something we need to let them know. If you're gonna have some movement, it should say 1 or 2 miles per hour. In what direction, whether it really matters or not. So 18 yards. Come on, let's get a bunker game together here. A little too much. Yeah. Oh, I think it stayed in. It did. There's a birdie. All right. I thought that was, I mean, that was exactly the way I wanted to hit it. And look at the scorecard so far. This has been hilarious. All over the place. Little par 3. See, the par 3s play a decent distance. I mean, playing from the blue tees, 190 yards. I mean, that's a pretty decent par 3. Green edge. So, I mean, for me, I think I'm just playing a 6-iron and hoping I got it. I'm not going to try to, you know, overdraw it or do anything crazy. I'm just going to try to hit a normal 6-iron. Tugged it just a tiny bit because I hit just like a tad behind the ball, and I think it closed the face down. That was plenty of club. Plenty of club. I mean, my draw is always going to give it a little extra, but all right, what do we got? 38 feet, 8 inches downhill. It's only playing 30. All right, so I think I can read this. 30 feet. Man, that's a little bit of a hill out of the gate though, huh? And then it lightens up. I don't think that's enough. Go ball. Now, we're gonna walk away with our par though. I'll take it. The minute I hit it, I wanted to hit it for the speed to stay up, and if I were gonna hit it that light, oh, that's it. That's our par 3, 34. Hey, two under for that disastrous amount of golf. You guys got to see everything. On that putt, for instance, if I played it up a little bit higher, it might have come down by the cup. I mean, that's just, you know, you really got to read those right. I'm really interested to see what you guys think. I mean, this was a hilarious 9 holes. I mean, we've seen about everything, but it was good feedback too. Like that one ball that I rolled or whatever that took off. I think that's really good feedback for them. We'll see what happened there. We got to see bunker shots, rough shots, a ball hit off of a tree, a ball hit off of the pin. We got, you know, tons of putting and chipping and everything. So all kinds of different things. Comment below what you think, and then stay tuned. Of course, there'll be a lot more coming soon.